Hello and welcome to Guiding Light Pathways. My name's Tessa. Today I'm going to do a reading about a situation that's around you at the moment. I'm going to begin with this card here that I've drawn for you, and it's the Lady of the Harvest, and I'm going to read this. It's time to accept change to move on to the next phase. Power and strength in the present and future come from releasing the past. This is a time of liberation, and we might as well cooperate with it. It will happen whether we want it to or not. Release and liberation may be painful or joyful, depending on the circumstances. Cry if you need to, be joyful if that is appropriate, but in either case, trust the process, acknowledge what you feel, and prepare to move on. So this is a time of huge change, astrologically as well. Everything's changing. So we've got the blessed, a leg up and come to the edge. So whatever the situation is, it's a blessed situation. So it's going to be for your good and the good of all. So it's number 22. That's a very creative number. It's a divine number. It's two 11s. So can you see the card? It's a lovely card. So the flying, I've heard this one called the flying prawn. So rest assured that whatever's happening, it's going to be for your good and the good of all. A leg up here, these two polar bears. Somebody's going to help you. It's the number 34, which is a 7. So it's a spiritual growth kind of situation. It's you're going to be helped. Let me see this with my glasses on. You're going to be helped by, it could be somebody in the physical world, but also it looks like you're having divine help here as well, with these lights coming from this polar bear. So don't be too proud to accept help when it's offered. Right, come to the edge. So this is a situation where for some of you, it's the number 9, so it's the end of something. You're coming to the end of something. So number 9 is the wounded warrior in the Rider-Waite. So it's coming to the end. Sorry, yes, it's the wounded warrior in the Rider-Waite tarot, and that's a place where you nearly went over the edge, basically, but you've managed to deal with it. Come to the edge, not come to the end. And I've got my glasses on. So this has been a hard situation for many of you. Rose petals are being sprinkled here. So it's, you've done it. You've got through something. You're coming right to the end of it. And you've got help, and it's a blessed situation. Let's see if we can see what that situation was. This is the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And we have Garden of Venus, Rest and Renewal. Okay, so this is a lovely card. So this could have been something to do with health. This could have been a loss of health, which is about to, you're at the end of it now, and you've come to this beautiful garden, rest and renewal, which will bring, it's another 7. So it's been like a time of spiritual growth. It's required a lot from you to get through this situation, but you're there. This beautiful garden here, a garden of rest and renewal, is surrounding you, it's supporting you, and you're almost at the end of a difficult journey. We have butterflies here, so it's a journey through which you've grown spiritually. Here with the number 7, it's taken a lot of spiritual growth for you to get through this situation, which brought you to the edge at times. You needed help. You've received a lot of spiritual help, whether you realise that or not. And, you know, the situation is blessed. So it's something that will have an outcome which will raise your level. You will move on to a new level of existence after having gone through this situation. Let's ask Spirit, what kind of growth have you got? What kind of growth period have you gone through spiritually? Okay, so it was to give you direction. So you've gone through all this in order to get direction, and you're nearly at the end of it. It's number 9. So often I was very ill one time. I had a bad fall, and although the fall didn't particularly hurt me, it was on my neck. My head twisted down onto my neck. Although that fall didn't particularly seem to hurt me at the time, I got very ill after it, and it was called, they called it ME here in the UK, and I was just absolutely flat out with fatigue, brain fog, you name it. I was just, some days I could get out of bed, have a shower, and then I'd have to get back into bed. And I went through various processes to get well. And I went to, I had a lot of acupuncture and homeopathy, and I did all sorts of things. But I did Qigong, and all the things I did led me onto a spiritual path that I hadn't been on before, and completely changed my life. So I had to go through the illness and finding ways to deal with the illness, and then eventually managing to actually recover from it was, you know, massive spiritual growth for me. So lost in space, needing direction, that's definitely where I was before I had the fall. And you know, the Garden of Venus was like the process that I went through, the process of transformation that I went through to get back on my feet, which I did. It was a lot of hard work, but, you know, doing all sorts of things. Anything anybody suggested, or, you know, they knew a person who tried this, I just tried everything. And I eventually found a way through it and found my way onto a spiritual path. I was always interested in tarot, but anything else, you know, I hadn't gone any deeper than, you know, having tarot readings and things like that. So this kind of activated me onto a spiritual path that I was actually involved in by taking action and doing spiritual things. So let's see, where's this? Where are we headed now? What's coming up in the future? Okay, so we have commitment, distance, protection. So here the cards are telling us that in order to keep that flow, you need to commit to this path that you found yourself on. Now that you're in recovery. You're rested, you're renewed, and this is a commitment here that you're making to stay on that path and grow from there. You know, not going back in any way, shape or form. It's staying on that path. And this is a path here of, see how this bird's feeding this bird. So it's a path of, it's service to others, but that doesn't mean, you know, in a lowly way. It's service to others in a way of making your own life the best life that you can, and other people seeing that, you know, sharing maybe what you've been through and having like a positive, showing people like a positive result from whatever it is. It doesn't have to be, I know this is coming out, it seems to be being channeled as illness, but it doesn't have to be any loss or any difficult thing that you've gone through. If you can come through it with a commitment to being steady and being learning from it, moving forward from it, other people see that as you know, it's a great role model for other people that are going through this thing and or difficult times. And it looks like that you might be going to do well. You can do this. This is an energy that's coming up for you in the future where you can do this. We've got distance. So this is putting distance between you and the past, putting distance between a life, the life that you lived in the past, the way you used to live, the way you used to think, the way you saw the future, basically, because, you know, our beliefs create our future. So it's having a positive outlook and aspect on everything and putting the past behind you. This 1 and 4 is 5. So looking at the past, if we, you know, even have to think about the past, only feel positive like reactions to it. Don't lower your vibration and feel sadness or lack or anything. Only keep a high vibration. You know, what happened is something that would be probably or could be the most positive thing that ever happened to you, even if it looked at the time that it wasn't. So put a distance between you and that kind of negative thinking about the past or about anything really. And know that you have protection. You've got all this red here that's like the sacral chakra, which is, you know, where you create from. You can create an amazing future, and you've got a spirit family around you. You may have a physical one as well, but you certainly got a spiritual family around you that is protecting you, making sure that, you know, you've gone through this thing, you've come out the other side, or you will come out the other side. If you're still going through something, you know, you're about to come out of it, and you've got this protection here. And this protection as well will be yourself knowing that you've managed to overcome things. You've managed to overcome something that was really difficult, that, you know, it's really difficult to get back from a debilitating illness, but it is possible, and you know that, or you will know it, and, you know, you can let other people know. So I'm going to finish off the reading now with some tarot cards from the Light Seers deck. Okay, so we have the Chariot. So this is moving forward. It's victory, moving forward at a fast pace. It's a really, really positive card. We have the Page of Swords. So now that you're well, or you're coming up to being well, you've got, you know, you can, I always think of this, the Page of Swords in this deck as being learning new things, putting yourself in a position where you're gaining knowledge to further your life, your spirituality. This card, the Chariot, is a card of Cancer, and it's, you know, astrological Cancer, and it's number 7, and it's a great card for moving forward with a lot of energy. So this looks like, you know, a full recovery, energy returned. Page of Swords here. Now it's time to maybe do the things that you wanted to do that you couldn't do, which could involve study, new experiences, finding out about new things. And we have the 9 of Swords. This is releasing. You're at the end of this with the number 9 here, and you've got this joy coming in, and all this dark negative stuff that you've gone through is being pushed aside, and the light is coming in for you. New beginning, new energy, new life. And the end here, the end of all this agony and pain, frustration, feeling that, you know, you can't go on, or nothing will ever change. So this is for everyone, for every situation of loss that you're going through or have gone through here with this, the Lady of Harvest. Know that this is now at the end, and it's time to move forward and take the step into the future here. You're looking for that. You've got a blindfold on, so you don't know which way to go. You're not sure. Just look at all different situations here. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is an opportunity that's coming in for you. This is opening up. This is opening up for you. So you will find something. Just give yourself a chance. Don't get frustrated. You know, move forward. This is a fast-moving card. This is the Chariot. And you've got this Page of Swords with the study and everything, which might open up certain, you know, you might not know which way to go, which way to turn with all these new opportunities that are coming in, new directions, I should say, not opportunities. So you need to pick a direction here, and you're having, it might prove a bit difficult, and then suddenly the right opportunity will come in and show you which way to go with this Ace of Pentacles. So that's what I have for you. I hope this resonates. I hope it helps. Take care, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye for now.